Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is okay with the Hardleg Joe and Mr. RJ. Pulling new cards as we go. So while we play, we'll not ever win a game. When all the archetypes and power cards are banned, we feel the pain of 5 points lost in 1,000 duels. But through the fire and misplays, all the chaos drafting days will carry on.
And welcome back to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaos Draft, episode 23. I don't know about me, I'm feeling 23. Are you feeling 23?
I'm feeling a number of numbers. 23 is not exactly one of them. When it comes to Chaos Draft, I'm feeling kind of like 37 at this point. I feel like this Chaos Draft has been going for a very long time.
It's gone much longer than I anticipated. You know, we had the rule on the previous seasons where it was like first to 10 wins, and I was like, that didn't quite feel long enough, so we just bumped it to 13. And I didn't realize that bumping it to 13 would increase the length of the series by like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
We really probably should have done like maybe 12 at the most, or just kept it with 10. You know, a good series, like it's like a good magician's trick, you know? Like, you always want to leave them wanting more.
True.
The fact that it feels too short was probably a good thing, but, you know, we learned these lessons together. Hopefully, at least you're still having a little fun. We still got like 10,000 people watching us. They're obviously enjoying the series. Comment in the comments if you like in the series. Maybe consider spreading it to friends and stuff, you know? Try to get a little bit more popular. We could always use some more views. You know, make a Chaos Draft watch party. React to it on your stream. I don't care. I'm up to that, yeah. Anyway, we're already into this. I assume it's episode 23. I usually give you a name. I'm not even going to bother this time. RJ's here. I'm Hardleg. You don't know this by this point. Well, I guess someone invited you to watch it. Thank you to whoever did that. And today we are playing Extreme Highlander. That is the Chaos rule, which is, if you're familiar with regular Highlander, it means all cards must be played at 1. But in addition to that, we cannot play a card that's at more than 1 in our collection. We can only play something if we own exactly 1 copy of it, which essentially, I assume, is going to put us back into, like, the first couple episodes, like pile mode. Just a big old stack of cards, unless you've managed to compile some cohesive strategy.
I get the impression that that's going to be the case. I will say that there has been some drafting strategy dedicated to it, but there's only so much that you can plan for. Like, if you get your, like, second copy of a good hand trap,
you're not going to leave it just for this episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when the series is tied up. I think I forgot to mention that last episode.
That's true.
I didn't even realize. We're both at 11 points. We only need 2 more, and it's anyone's game at this point.
It is.
Either way, it'll be decided by the next 3 episodes. We've got this one, we've got the tag duels next week, and then I believe the final episode, if it comes down to that, is going to be, we're just no chaos rule. We're back to
chaos rule.
Open. Anything is game. Anything is there. Oh, and one final thing of housekeeping. We should mention what was banned last week, because last episode, you hadn't really decided yet, but you have come up with something.
Yeah, so I decided to ban the first hand rip card to be banned in this series, which is your effectively 5 copies of Trap Dust Shoot that you own thanks to Trap Trick. I don't need to be, like, guarantee Trap Dust Shooted.
It's once again, we're banning something that hasn't seen any play in this series. But it was one of those things, I'm not sure if people noticed when they looked at my deck last episode, but I do have 2 copies of Trap Dust Shoot and 3 Trap Trick, which means every deck going forward has the potential to just look at your hand and rip everything out, and you're like, yeah, I'm just going to nip that in the bud. Just don't want to have to deal with that for the rest of the series. And it's probably for the best. You know, if I lose this one, probably going to ban Confiscation or something, just get that out of here. But we'll see. We've got to open our packs first, get into that Extreme Highlander vibe, and yeah, let's go ahead into the Pack Planet. Ooh, science fiction. And here we are, once again, in the drafting corridor. And I'm here with Twitch Chat, who's doing cats in the chat. And we're going to be pulling for Extreme Highlander, which is going to be interesting. I assume we explained it at the beginning, but just in case, for Twitch Chat's benefit, we cannot play a card if we own more than one of it. So not only is it 40 cards of just one-ofs, but if we even own 2 copies of it, we're not allowed to play it. So this is going to be kind of a tedious draft. We're going to be looking back and forth for what we have, because if we own something, we're not going to pick it. We're going to try to get random stuff that we hopefully don't have any copies of yet. Like confiscation. I don't have a confiscation, and now I have one of it, which means RJ's hand might be in a little danger.
How does this keep happening? How does this keep happening? I am building coherent decks with consistent strategies that can do things with multiple types of hands, and I am drawing the worst possible stuff my deck could concoct for me. I recognize my decks aren't exactly the least sacky things in the world. I will own up to that fact, but what has been happening the last couple of weeks has felt like punishment from the gods for not winning the series by episode 20. And here we are with 3 episodes left to go. I'm gonna have to be very focused with my draft today because we only get 3 chances maximum to get this done. The games begin. All right, starting at the beginning with the dark beginning. This is feeling like a dark beginning for me after what's been happening the last couple of weeks. Starting off with a ceasefire, I don't think burn is a thing I'm likely to run at this point, but I mean, it's something for sure. I could take a left leg. We could just get a leg up in here. Any of these things potentially going to actually help me against Hardleg? I will take a leg for moral support.
Legendary Collection 2. Oh, hey. Gladiator Beast War Chariot. I don't think I have one of those yet. Granted, I've been collecting too many Gladiator Beasts for that to really, like, be something we can play this week, I'm pretty sure. What was the other one? Thunder King Ryo? I do not have a Thunder King Ryo, and this is one of the best just, like, normal summons you can put out. So, we might as well take it, you know.
Battle Pack. Epic Dawn. That's a second premature burial. I think this is going to be weird. I think I want to pass this up. The reason I want to pass this up is because I currently have 1 premature burial, and I want to keep that for Extreme Highlander. Because I already have 2 Monster Reborn and 2 Soul Charge. And I feel like those cards are both straight up better than premature burial. I'm going to take the Prideful Roar here, I think.
The Light's Revenge! Ooh, Lazy on the Time Lord. Break Sword's also pretty good. Do I already have a Break Sword? No, I don't. I'm not sure if I have a good way to get to, like, level 3s and stuff, but, yeah, we'll go ahead and try that.
The Duelists Alliance has been sealed. That's a whole Satellar Knight Deneb. What do I do with this information? How many Hedgehog do I have? I have 1 Hedgehog already. I'm taking the Deneb. I don't know that this does anything for us this late in the game, but I will take it.
Hero's Revenge. Oh, hey, a Fortune Fairy. Oh, wait. BLS? Soldier of Chaos? I don't think I have one of those. I do not. If I can get any high-level monster on the field, this is another asshole that RJ is going to have trouble getting around. Yes, I think I will take that. I think that might just be exactly what we need.
Battles of Legend, Hero's Revenge. Unfortunately, there are 2 great cards in this set, that I can't get because they were promos. But a Foolish Burial, a third copy of that is excellent. I will happily take a third Foolish Burial.
Let's impact the chaos. Oh, wait. Starving. Okay, yeah, I already had one. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that previous one. Oh, Unchained Abomination. This is another Link 4 that I could maybe... One second. Unchain? I got caught up in the previous one and didn't realize. I just got this is like the second big Link that's just like mostly generic that I can make.
Ancient Guardians. That's the other Ogdoadic ultra rare. This card's kind of sick. I'll take it.
Maximum gold. Oh. Hello, Imperm. Arclight. I didn't think both of you would be coming to this party. I'm pretty sure I have one of each of those. I have one Imperm. I have one Arclight. If I take either of these, then I can no longer use them this episode, but I have them for the next episode. I feel like in a limited format like this week, the Imperm's not going to be especially good. We want removal, not negation. Negation is good for stopping combos. But most likely, RJ is going to be ending on one or two things, and Fissure would be more useful. So I think I'm going to take the second Imperm, so I have this for like the last two duels where they're more high stakes.
Dimension Force. Well, that's a Performapal. That's also a Parasomnia pillow, a card I don't think I already have. I'll take the pillow.
Burst of Destiny. Got a whole bunch of stuff. I could take the Fluwanderese, Penguin Cleric, another Fluwanderese in the Scary Sea. We could get more Suship stuff. Oh wait, Apex Predation. If you control a normal summon or set monster, destroy all special summon monsters on the field. Till the end term, you cannot normal summon or set. I don't already have one of those, right? No, I don't. That's a pretty good trap. That's a field wipe. That might be pretty darn good. Let's take that.
And finally, for the main opening, Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge. I'll take Breeze.
And finally, from the main sets, the Crystals will have their revenge. Oh, hello, Access Code Talker. It's a pity that you're banned. Got Royal Flush, Royal Straight. I tried to say straight and flush and said flate. Toolbox. If you control a monster, reveal 2 equip cards with different names. They pick one to add to your hand, place the other on the bottom of your deck. But I think the Tyranno. Tribute 1 dragon during the main phase if a dinosaur is on the field. Or not, why did I say dragon? It's a dinosaur. Yeah, I don't have hardly any dinosaurs. It's Gravity Balance or Toolbox. And I think, do we already have a Toolbox? No. This allows us to play a couple equip cards. Oh wait, this is continuous. This is every turn I can do this. Yeah, that might be useful. Probably not, but we could see. We'll try it. We'll try that, and then we go to the Chaos Packs.
All right, now it's time for the Ultimate set of Chaos Packs. Yeah. Elder Entity and Tiss is not bad. That's not a bad one. There's a Revolving Switchyard. That's a funny thing for me to pull now. Weathering Soldier after last week is something I should be seriously considering, but it's not really within my strategy at the moment. I'll take the Tiss.
Chaos Pack number 1. Will I get the Machina Force? Where we've been looking for the Machina Force. No, we didn't get a Machina Force. We didn't get anything really that we could... I mean, Fen Shuang is kind of funny. Yeah. So I have one of this, but there's no way that I can use it because I have 3 Punishment. So this will make Punishment better in the following episode. So we'll go ahead and take that.
Hardleg Chaos Pack number 2. There's a second Earth Slicer. The chances that I make another one of those are pretty low, but the chances that I use a second Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill feel pretty high.
Chaos Pack number 2! Well, Ghost Mourner. I don't already have one. That would be a one of. That would be the hand trap. Let me just double check that and make sure. Ghost M. No cards found. All right. One of hand trap to use this time. One of hand trap. I feel so fine. Get all the one ofs. Do all the one ofs. Doing them one at a time. Okay, and here's RJ's pack. He's got some stuff, you know, some things. We could get a second Drowning Mirror Force, but then we wouldn't be able to play the one we've got. Doom Kaiser Dragon. This requires all zombies, and it's not even that great. Yeah, we'll just take the ice hand.
All right, and now it's time for my Chaos Pack. What do we got? Breakthrough Skill, Geargy Armor, more Junk Synchrons. I've been avoiding the Geargy Armor so far. I'll take it. Ooh, Reborn Tengu's a pretty decent one, though. How many Reborn Tengu can I get by the last episode for me to not play Speedroids? I mean, out of all of these things, if I'm not going to be playing any of these things, I might as well take the one that would be best for me to pick up if I can get them. I'll take it.
And the other RJ pack. What do we got here? Backlinker, very funny. Trap Stun. Zaborg. Feel like I run into Keyzon every single time. What does Backlinker do? If only your opponent controls a monster in the extra monster zone, you can special summon this card. You contribute it, shuffle all monsters in the extra monster zone into the deck. So if he's on a link strategy, that's pretty good. That does some stuff. I could get a second Xian Smoke Signal. That would make the 6 Samurais better next time. Yeah, screw it. I'm not playing Thunderbird Control. Let's just go ahead and take the other Smoke Signal. That might be able to do something.
And finally, my Chaos Pack one more time is going to give us Neptibus, a card I'm probably not going to be running. And not a lot else, honestly. Backlinker is a very funny card. If your opponent controls a monster in the extra monster zone, you can special summon it from your hand. Contribute it, shuffle all monsters from the extra monster zones into the deck. Also, you can't summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. Very silly card. How many Absa routers do I have? I'll take an Absa router.
Alright, it's reroll time. We've got a lot of rerolls to do, 11 of them in total, starting with one thing of Abyss Rising. We're just trying to see if we can get anything better than what we had before, which was like, what, Nimble Angler? Grand Ram is like a free summon. Planet Pathfinder, do I already have a Pathfinder? I do. Bagworm? Target one machine. Take control of that until your next end phase. Sure. We'll try the electromagnetic Bagworm. That'll be a nice side deck in case RJ goes in on a machine.
God, we are still on 11 rerolls, and I still am not rolling well out of Maximum Gold El Dorado, so we're going to keep going at it. Starting off, Cyber's Gadget is pretty decent, but not something I really need. Oracle of Zephyra is cool, but that's a card I already have. I'm just incapable of pulling a card that I need out of this. Actually, that's a lie. Area, the Water Charmer Gentle, is a crucial card because we can link it off with Mare Mare tokens. And while that doesn't give us access to something like a Linkuriboh, I think it's still worth taking. And we'll look into this set again if we don't pull well out, or if we do pull well out of the things that we are looking for down the road.
The Dark Illusion! More like the Dark Ass. This is just ass darkness. Yeah, we'll just keep whatever we had last time. Alienoides? Sure.
By far the more important set for us, though, is Legendary Collection GX. This set contains really crucial cards, especially Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion, a card that allows us to use our tier limit strategy without having to open with a couple of cards for it. It also lets us potentially get Dasher for our Destiny Hero strategy this week, and a third copy of Malicious, a card that is very strong in general for us. Starting off not so strong. This is a large set though, so I have to keep my nose to the grindstone with it. Dark Neos, not ideal. Number 3, not much.
Duelist Saga. We pulled another Mirror Force out of it last time, and now we are paid off. Effect Veiler, Honest. I believe, what do I have as far as Effect Veiler? I have 2 already. We might as well just take the third one so we have a playset for when we play in a regular series again. We'll get that dang old Veiler.
God, I swear at this point, Instant Fusion isn't even real in this set. There's a Power Bond. System Down, also a really good card. Oh. This is so painful. Pack number 5. Another E is okay. Pack number 6. Oh, it's just taunting me with the System Down at this point. Unfortunately, as much as I want to keep re-rolling this, I think I take the System Down.
And finally, Power of the Elements. Can we get a good, like, Verniself or a good tier limit card instead of the Rika field spell? Well, there's a Havness. I believe, like, that is 1. Let me look at how we're doing on tier limits real quick. We got 2 Havness, a Merly, and a Rhino Heart. So, this is not bad, but we really want, like, a Sheeran more than anything else. So, and we already have a Crime, right? Yeah. So let's just try another one and see what we can get. Nothing here at all. None of the things that we wanted. Okay, last attempt. Can we get something good out of Pote? Can we be the Pote Goat? No. No, it doesn't look like it. They're giving us the weak Vernisilfs. They're giving us regular sprites. Another Garua, but we only really want 1 at the moment. Mary Melfi's is pretty neat. Do we already have Melfi? No. Oh, Melfi's has 2 Fs. I do have Melfi's, but not Mary Melfi's. I have Wally. I'm not sure how I could even make that. I think we'll just take the third Havness, because that might work in the future episode. Probably the best that we could do. So we'll take all that, we'll pile it together, we'll see what kind of stuff we can come up with. Can we even make, like, a cohesive deck? Or we're going back to episodes 1 and 2, just a big old pile of cards.
So I just found out that Legendary Duelist Season 3 has Urgent Schedule, but as a promo. But the YGO Pro deck Pack Simulator still lists it as a pullable card, which I'm a little bit salty about for previous rerolls' sake, but we're going to go back into El Dorado. All right. Give me something. That's not much. It's Deep Sea Diva. Been punished by the rerolls once again. I think Upstart Goblin is not a bad take here. We do have 2 double evolution pill. We'll take the UCT. Oh, that hurts. These pulls were not great. I'm starting to feel like I'm running out of secret packs at this point, but this time I'm going to go for a little bit of a Hail Mary. Our hero pool is shockingly good. We have a decent set of Destiny Hero monsters. We are starting to pick up some extra deck bosses in Darklaw and Sunrise. Sorry, not Sunrise, the other one, Brave Neos. So it's not actually feeling like the worst idea to try and pick up some hero cards. And there are some pretty decent ones in here. Let's see if I can get them. All right, pack number 1 of the first heroes. Starting off with a great one, Blaze Man. We love to take that. Pack number 2. There's a favorite hero and a third copy of Miracle Fusion. I'm genuinely tempted to take the favorite hero here just because Miracle Fusion is pretty easy for us to access. And favorite hero, in case you haven't read it, is a bonkers card. Next pack. Not a lot to speak of out of here. I'll take the Prisma. Pack number 4. Ooh, Shining Flare Wingman is not one that we want to see. So that might be the take, weirdly enough. And pack number 5. Another favorite hero. I'll take it. None of these cards were really inspiring. I was really hoping to see something from the super rare slot. Oh, my pulls this week were not great, which is not looking good for us for this week. But we still have the ultimate hero in our back pocket. It's time for us to put Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer to work.
Lo and behold, for the prophecy did finally come to pass. Once in 1,000 years, it is true, on the Chaos Draft, they actually play Chaos. Which is what I got here. We're playing Chaos today. And like most Highlander decks, explaining everything in here might get a little bit tedious, so I'm not going to go over every single card and why I did it, but I've got them separated by broad strokes. Basically, these 4 up here, these are the payoffs. These are the things that you banish a light or a dark out of the graveyard, and then you summon them. Most of them are just big beaters, at least these 2. This guy can search Thunder King Ryo. That's neat. This guy's mostly just recycling on a big booty. But this can banish a card from the field and the graveyard, and this obviously can destroy several cards on the field. So we've got these 4, we've got ways to resurrect them, and then from there it's just like all the best dark monsters I can play, and all the best light monsters that I can play. And by best, they usually fall into one of like 2 categories, or 3 categories actually. One is just big beat sticks. We've got a lot of things that are just special summonable monsters that we can get on the field and do beat sticks. The other one is +1s, cards that upon summon or upon destruction either search a card or get rid of a card. Engraver of the Mark, Breaker the Magical Warrior, Witch of the Black Forest, Sangin, Curry Bandit, Tour Guide, which you might be wondering, Curry Bandit's not really a +1. No, it's mostly part of the 3rd category. It puts lights and darks into the graveyard, while also searching me a spell. But it's also a target for Tour Guide, so if we get this and we have either of these 2 still left in the deck, we can go into one of our 2 rank 3s, either Break Sword or Cicada King. And a gate or a pop, either one is pretty good. We've also got 1 each of the Live Twins, which means if we get either one of them, we summon the other one. That lets us set up both of these, because we just happen to have 1 of each. And then we also got 1 of Unchained Abomination, so we can put these 2 into that. Or some of our other, I mean, these lock you into Fiends out of the extra deck, so you've got to have a big Fiend. We've also got the Nightmares, which are also Fiends, so if we can just get 1 other monster on board, we can maintain, like, 1 of these and have the other one as a quick effect pop. A bunch of tiny little engines there. And yeah, it's pretty much the same with the lights. You've got big special summonable monsters that do things. You've got just, like, I guess this isn't necessarily a +1, but this can negate a summon, so you know, if RJ is going to invest resources into like a rank 4 or something, this can negate it. This pops a card. This searches a card. This sends stuff to the graveyard, which is why we're playing stuff like Garua and the Fossil Warriors. If we can get to this, which is actually not too difficult, because Ecclesia searches him, and so does Aiden if he's destroyed by battle. And Ecclesia also searches Aiden, Aiden gets Ecclesia. It's this nice little dogmatic engine that ends on Maximus, and then Maximus can send these to the graveyard. This draws us a card, pops a monster, pops a spell trap. Depending on what RJ has, we could do any of those. And we've just got like additional normal summon just to make more of our rank 4s. I know we have 2 of them. One's a pop, one's just like banishing cards. And this is just a nice tech against any kind of back row. So that's hopefully the monsters. Just summon big beat sticks. We want every card to be like a top deck of some kind. That either turns off cards, is a big beat stick, searches other cards, or mills stuff so that if we got these bricking in our hands, we can hopefully activate them. Or if we've got these, we can activate those. And then the bottom row is just all the best spell traps I've got. Since we're playing so many darks and banishing them doesn't really bother us that much. Allure of Darkness to dig deeper. Apex Predation, just like a board wipe, board wipe, board wipe. Targeted removal, you have to discard a card for these, but again, we want lights and darks in the graveyard so that we can pay off our big monsters. Effect negation, summon negation, effect negation, stealing a card. And hopefully, the idea is that if we have enough monsters, we could just keep on the pressure. I'm assuming this will be a slower format. It's entirely possible that RJ has big combos still, in which case I'll be mega owned by only playing 3 or 4 board wipes. But I assume this will be slower, so I'm going with the assumption that we just want every top deck to be useful, rather than a whole bunch of combos or a whole bunch of board wipes. We've also got a couple hand traps, Moonlit, Chill, and Dogwood. We're not playing these because they're not light or dark, but they're very good. Same thing with Mimicking Maneater Bug. Depending on what kind of deck RJ goes, this thing may be nigh invincible. We got an extra trap in Magic Cylinder. I really didn't have that much choice between the traps I got. If the duels do go especially long, we can recycle with Pot of Avarice. And then I've just got a couple more light monsters and a whole bunch of dark monsters. There's actually way more good darks than there are lights, which is why we're playing the Dark Arm Dragon in the side deck. If we end up realizing that we need to bring in the Skullmeister, the Jinzo, or the Shadal Dragons, maybe RJ's not on an extra deck, so these aren't turning out to be useful, or maybe he's not on back row, so these aren't useful. We can bring in more darks and then add in the Dark Arm Dragon as an additional boss monster. And then just some spell trap removal. Extra deck, mostly generic stuff. I think I've got over everything. The only other thing I didn't really mention, we've got Zeroboros and BLS Soldier of Chaos. This will close out games if we get to the point where we can get 4 monsters on board. Not likely unless we get the Live Twin set up, which is not too difficult. But this is actually fairly easy to make, especially with all the dangers being high levels. And I think if we could summon this out, RJ doesn't have a clean out to a 3000 attacker that can't be targeted. So that's the closest thing we have to a boss monster. And yeah, hopefully this will be enough to outdo him. If not, we still got more chance. We got the tag duels coming next week. Should be interesting. But for now, let's see if Chaos can win the Chaos.
Guess what? We are summoning DPE this week. I've got 1 DPE, I've got 1 Fusion Destiny, and I've got 1 copy of Verte Anaconda, and you know what that means, it's DPE Turbo. That's the plan for this deck. Everything else is kind of secondary to that. We're also running a little bit of an Evil Hero package. This lets us use another hot fusion monster, Evil Hero Malicious Bane, the ever faithful boss monster of my collection. We're gonna be doing hero things, and we're gonna be doing it fast. The rest of this deck is largely to facilitate that, to take out back row in order to clear the way for my Verte and get a little bit of value in the process. Otherwise, I'm just going to be hemorrhaging advantage for a monster that's probably just going to get compulsory evacuation device. Let's go into the card by card. We've got our heroes of choice, Malicious Edge, Denier for extra link material, and Celestial for extra draw power, and of course our Adusted Gold. We've got a Kiss-a-Kill and a Leela. These are very good at making Verte. We've got some Dangers. Dangers can special summon themselves, giving us extra material for, you guessed it, Verte, and they're really good if you can go into the BLS, because then the BLS is a Towers, and Towers is pretty good, I hear. We've got some other special summon guys. These ones are here to special summon if I don't control a monster to give us material. Photon Thrasher is good for rank 4s. Red Layer I can summon on turn 1. Link Slayer I can summon on turn 1 and can destroy back row. Guan Yun is great for going second. Fenrir is the ever-present mascot of my collection. We've got a Spiral Super Agent to deal with back row, and Sakitama as a pretty good rank 4 and Verte material. We've also got Gokis, Rescorpio, and Suprex. This is because this deck has the potential to just eat away at my card advantage, and having a couple of Gokis allows me to replenish my hand. These cards have pretty decent stats, and if I happen to brick on them, it's not actually a brick because Suprex can summon the Rescorpio from hand, and you guessed it, we've got a Verte out of that. We've also got Zaphion for the Heavy Storm effect to clear the way, Witch to search our entire deck, Bunny Blast to go into Drident so that we can get some value off of that, and Ghost Ogre as a hand trap. Our spell cards are pretty straightforward. The Mandatory Fusion Destiny, the Spicy Dark Calling, Change of Heart to get us extra material, some back row removal. Galaxy Cyclone especially is a very funny card because it could give me 2 pieces of back row removal. My hand rip cards, we've got a Forceful Sentry and a Delinquent Duo, an Upstart Goblin for consistency's sake. It helps in this deck. Runic cards. Runic cards are great. They're both disruption and potentially material for Verte. A Premature Burial to bring back my cards. Back to the front as a chainable in case Hardleg is on like Monstery Born, Called by the Grave, something that banishes my DPE from the graveyard, those types of things, and the rest is disruptive back row. My extra deck is basically everything you would have expected. Some Synchro monsters, some Xyz monsters, some Link monsters. Pit Knight early is especially cute because I can pop it with DPE, and if I arrange the zones correctly, it makes DPE not just a negate, or not just a destruction, but also a negate, and I think that's kind of sick. And our side deck is for the going first versus going second choices, and to help protect DPE, things like Forbidden Lance and World Legacy Clash to keep us from getting eaten alive by chainable back row. This deck seems really solid, but so have all of my last few decks for the last few weeks. Hopefully our guy will get us across the finish line and then get banned. It's been nice knowing you, buddy. Let's go and win a game.
And here we are.
Ooh, go Team Venture.
Born to be kings, we're the princes of the universe.
It's not ideal.
Yeah, I'm going second.
Oh, you're going second? Hell yeah.
I want
Activate
that extra
Fusion
card.
Destiny.
Oh.
Well. Descend from the heavens, defender of the dark city, enforcer of the dark laws. Destiny hero, destroyer, Phoenix enforcer. I was gonna have so much build up to this card, but you know, we take what we can get. I'll set a back row and pass the turn.
There he is. I mean, touche, salesman. What can I say? Okay. I'm going to start with a tour guide.
That's a tour guide.
It certainly is.
No response to the tour guide.
Yeah, I think I want to go for the Curry Bandit.
That's probably fine.
Wanna Curry Bandit.
Yeah. What are you gonna summon here?
Some stuff. Maybe things,
I expect
perhaps.
so.
The
You're gonna
Phantom
overlay
Knights
into
of
Breaksword. This is as good a thing to DPE as any.
Yeah.
You're gonna force it anyway, and I might as well get the proactivity going.
Yep. Just pop.
And I will use its effect.
All right. Set 2?
So
Pass.
far, so good.
Hope you don't have Heavy Storm Duster. Okay. That's
I
good.
don't have the Heavy Storm Duster live so far. I do, however, have a Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. I can't let you forget that fact. I think I'm just going to normal summon a Destiny Hero Celestial.
I just noticed Destiny Hero Celestial. It would be really easy to Photoshop him into giving the finger.
So
He's
it
shockingly
would!
Close.
You basically just need to color in a little bit of white in one place.
You know, I may have to... I've retired from making Yugi poops, but I may have to make one. It would have been really good when it was banned on Master Duel.
Let's go to battle phase here.
Okay.
Let's swing in with Celestial.
All right. Your Destiny heroes may be strong, but they can't hold up to the spirit of Neos!
This he do be very spiritual.
I didn't know we would be getting a hero mirror match here.
A hero mirror match? That's true. This is very no thank you. I would not like to replay the attack. It's gonna shock you to find out.
It's weird, the animation still looks like you're trying to attack with Celestial.
Huh.
Like I still got that little arc or whatever. I hope it doesn't stay there forever. That would be really bad for the entire duel to have this big arc. Okay, there it goes.
All right, main phase 2. The
Gotcha.
question is there something else I want to be doing with my time? I mean, if you've got chainable back row, you've got chainable back row.
I do have chainable back row.
Jesus fuck, that's just about the best one it could have been.
It's pretty great, and I think I'm gonna toss this one. As I was sitting here, I was like, "This is bad," but all I gotta do is wait for you to activate it, and then I can activate Karma Card.
Yeah, and you
Assuming
were going to be able to do it no matter what.
unless
Okay.
the Celestial could destroy it.
That would be great. No, unfortunately, I didn't come packing a card that could
Oh, okay.
chain. Okay.
Of course, you do get to draw 2, I believe.
I think I have to have no cards in hand. I think that's how that works. You can banish this card.
Yeah, you have to have no cards in hand. Okay.
Okay.
I was remembering improperly.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm going to set a back row. I'm going to activate Jackalope.
Okay. Jack all you want. Well, actually, don't. Actually, now that I think about it, that would be
Let's activate the
bad
Jackalope.
for the monetization.
Yes, it would be. I'm going to grab...
You can lope all you want. The lope part I'm fine with.
I'm going to grab a big ol' foot from my deck.
Ah, Alt Art Bigfoot.
Yeah, I got it from Gold Series. I figured I should use the Gold Series art.
Large feet.
And I'm going to take this opportunity to activate the Denier in my graveyard.
Denied.
And I'm going to shock you by letting you know I'm not going to activate its Monster Zone effect.
Oh, okay.
And then let's go pre-mat.
Oh,
I'm going to summon back... What am I going to summon back?
good thing I banished
Malicious
the
Edge.
Phoenix Enforcer.
Yeah! Real good. And then... Towers.
I see. We're probably cannot target it with card effects. Well, those are what I like to target things with.
Yep.
Alright, that's pretty good. I'll activate Kind of Pot of Greed. Maybe I
Kind
can
of
dig
Pot of
into
Greed is real
something-
good.
Dig into something better.
That's a
Yeah,
whole
I
break.
guess this might do something.
Lila?
Go Lila! Pop
She's-
the back row.
All back to the front, I guess. We'll summon back probably Malicious Edge. Yeah.
Or like Delicious Edge, am I right?
So delicious.
End phase, let's mill 3.
Cool. Oh, wow, you really
Unfortunate.
are doing chaos things.
Yeah, kind of.
This is not a good card under these circumstances, but it's slightly better than not using it. Now, here's the question. Do I want to do a lot of damage, or do I want to do things?
Things are a type of damage.
So they tell me.
Ah,
Like I said, not the best card under these circumstances.
yeah.
But
Well,
like
I
a
guess
hand
that-
rip's a hand rip.
I guess that forces my hand here. Here, you can have this
Okay.
Malicious Edge on top of your deck.
Sure. Battle phase.
We're battling.
He's a dude.
Goodbye,
Yeah,
sorceress.
and I'm going to gain the attack just in case you do draw like a Levianeer or a BLS or something stupid like that. There you go. Now he's at towers with 4,500 attack.
That is big. Big if true. Yep, not much I could do about that. But I know
All
what
right.
you're drawing, and I don't
That's
think you
true.
can use
It's
it.
not very good. Hilariously, the Celestial is doing me jack all for good in the graveyard right now. I'm going to attack in.
Yep. Ouch, my most of me.
Your go.
Okay. Fortunately, you don't get the effect if you don't destroy anything.
Drew. I'm not going to have a
Um,
like 7,000 attack BLS.
Interesting. I don't think this works. But we'll find out. Set that right there.
Set a monster.
Right in that specific column.
I'm curious. Yeah, let's go to battle.
Battle phase!
All right, buddy, let's get in here. What the fuck almighty is this card?
Ghost Bird of Bewitchment.
Oh, it's this card! It's been a while.
It's in another column, so you shouldn't be able to activate. I guess it's already destroyed, so...
That's my entire turn. You're good.
Yay. You came just too late, buddy. Too late. Alright, well, you got this one.
Hey!
Game 1 goes to you, but that's fine. I've got some stuff. I can prepare.
Well, starting off strong again.
Well, you know, the gods just didn't want me to win this one.
Sometimes you just want it more.
Sometimes you have 40 cards. 41 of
I will...
Fusion Destiny.
I will tell you, my deck is exceptional at making DPE for an entirely different reason than just gifting me Fusion Destiny every turn.
I see. Well, that's funny. Sure, I'm not gonna get a chance to do this again. Battle phase?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
End of battle phase. Hello there. Nice to meet you. Let's make this a little bit more evenly matched.
Can I target 2 cards on my own side of the field?
One card you control and 1 card on the field, yes.
Hell yeah. All right, I'm going to go DPE. I'm going to target DPE and my face down monster, which is Witch of the Black Forest.
Ah. Very tricky.
And I'll grab myself a dusted gold.
Let's see. Okay. Let's try this again. Lila's
Leela.
like, hold up, everyone.
Mine.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
There you go.
Doobie. That doobie how it goes sometimes.
Doobie doo.
Let's get the dude.
Fortunately, it can't attack or activate its effects. The best of both worlds.
True. But let's see what happens when I summon a Denier.
Just all the same cards.
Yeah, we just opened with the exact same hand this time. Let's summon ourselves a Pit Knight early. This is kind of a fun card to target with DPE.
This card points to this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed and sent there this turn. Yeah, let's not.
Cool. We love to see that. Let's go. Oh, there are so many cute things I can do with my turn now. I'm a big fan of pretty much everything I am allowed to do at this point. Let's activate the guy.
All right.
No response.
The guy is here.
Grab my Dark Calling.
And I hear this calling.
I feel like I might as well go for it now. I don't think this gets much better.
Yeah.
Than you only having 1 back row. We'll go the Adusted Gold and the Mally Edge Engrave. For Malicious Bane himself.
Delicious Bane.
Coming back in the final hour.
The Master Chef tournament registration is open. Thank you.
Yeah. What do you think? Should I enter with this deck? I think it's tournament ready. Okay. We'll attack.
That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but I exist, so...
Certainly not ideal. Main phase 2.
Sure.
You're gonna fucking evenly match me again.
I can't. I literally cannot. It's not how this format works.
Oh, that's a good point. That was this game.
Yes. It did nothing.
I think while it's ideal for me to make the most use of my DPE while I can, I probably should reserve it to force out what I think is a chainable back row. You can only have like one or two, but knowing the luck that you've had in this series so far, I don't feel like challenging that. So I am going to set a back row and pass the turn.
All right. Not the best top deck, but let's see. I will activate Dogmatica Ecclesia, the Virtuous.
Dogmediate, yes. That's interesting. No response. What
Hello
are we
there.
up to here?
I will activate the effect.
She's kind of obnoxious, isn't she?
Big hammer.
That's fine.
I will go for Dogmatica Maximus.
What the fuck almighty?
It's pretty neat.
Yeah. I will tell you, so I tested this deck largely against the Edo Pro Dogmatica AI deck, and this card has been a terror to my existence for the last week.
I don't know why I can't use Maximus to banish a Link monster from my graveyard. I thought it was from either player's graveyard for some reason. Mistakes have been made. Let us go to the battle phase.
Fascinating choice, okay.
Activate Juraghetto.
Yeah, go off, King. That's fine.
Look at that goofy ass fucker. Look at his eyes. They're
so
all
goofy.
wiggle wobbly.
I do love that he has, like, he's got Juraghetto's face is the Lovecraftian version of the paperclip from Microsoft Word.
He's like kind of a nightmare, but then like the face just has this goofy like Abe's Odyssey kind of look to it.
Yes.
Okay. I am locked out of the extra deck.
Yes.
I will tribute these off for Maximus.
For the Maximus? That's kind of amazing, and I am required by law to DBE here. I know what that Maximus is capable of. There's the Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, but that's ultimately fine. I can target my Malibane and the dude, and now you've got
it doesn't have to be... Oh.
No, it doesn't!
Well,
DPE is a good Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Anything you win, but I mean, you opened Destroy Phoenix Enforcer 2 games in a row.
I've got Denier.
I don't know what people expected me to do.
Yeah, I did tell you a while back that I had pulled a card that was going to make Extreme Highlander kind of an unlosable episode for me, and that would be the card.
Well, I guess I know it's a ban. I guess it's not confiscation. It's Destroy Phoenix Enforcer.
Yeah, I had the feeling he was gonna last me exactly one episode.
He's gone. He's gone. Go. Bye. I'm done. I guess you want to do. Let's do a third duel.
You want to do a third duel? Okay.
Take out the DPE.
Oh, my deck looks considerably less good if I take out the DPE. Let me see.
Good. Good. That's how I want it. I want to. I want to face off. I want to go in an alternate universe where you didn't pull DPE.
Where I didn't pull DPE. Let's see what I can swap in for the cards that are made in here exclusively for the sake of facilitating DPE.
Swap what you can. We'll be back with a third duel.
I guess my deck is built to go first.
You've still got other stuff you could do, I assume.
Wow, this is the best going first hand I've ever seen. I'm gonna set a back row and pass the turn.
It'll be Pile of Cards Turbo. That's what this format was meant to be.
I mean, it was that. It's just 4 of those cards were Fusion Destiny and the monsters I'm supposed to send from my deck to the grave.
Power move. I'm not afraid of Imperm. We'll activate Danger Nessie.
Oh, you've got yourself a Nessie.
I do.
That's A-okay. Hell yeah.
That's unfortunate.
We love to see it. But you clearly have another danger.
I do. I have Danger Thunderbird.
Very dangerous.
All the dangers are rare. Now, surely I won't hit the Thunderbird here.
I mean, Thunderbird has a reputation among all the dangers. Oh, you didn't get... That's nice.
No, and I've got the other Dogmatica card. The one that doesn't see much play.
I don't think I have ever read this card in my life.
I didn't read it until this time. It's not awful. It's basically when it's destroyed by battle, summon a Dogmatica from your deck.
It's just like Dogmatica Tomato.
Yeah, essentially. So it's like, oh yeah, you can get a Clecia, or you could get a Maximus, and he's like in defense position, so that's like 3,000. Like, that's not awful.
All right, what do we got? Not a lot. That's very funny. Let's start off with a Night Beam.
Boo! Unfortunate. I mean, I couldn't activate it anyway, because I hit my one normal summon monster. Apex Predation, pretty good though. If I had gotten
pretty
that
solid
before,
card. Yeah,
that would have been a much. I mean, granted, it destroys. Or does it destroy? Yeah, it destroys. So it wouldn't have worked against DPE. I happen to get my good chainable traps there, but it clears the rest of the board.
It's Parasomnia Pillow.
Oh, I love this card.
It's a very cool card. This is one of my favorite limited cards ever.
Any deck where you could play Parasomnia Pillow, very fun.
End phase, I will use the Parasomnia Pillow.
I mean, against a 2800 beater, that's like the best.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Best option. Destroy it, summon a token, equip the token.
Yeah, I love the token. I love that it's like...
Wait, does it have to be in defense?
Psychic Baguska.
No, I don't know why you put that in defense when it has 0 defense.
Oh, it's in attack position on my side of the field.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I can't see because the token, the little
okay.
hovery things.
I love Cursed Doll Baguska. It's such a good aesthetic.
Unfortunate. Yeah. I'm just going to have to end here.
I will tell you, my hand does jack all else.
I mean, you've got you've got the 2800 beater. You have the high ground.
That's a solid top deck. I'll normal summon Ice Hand.
Oh, icy. You know what they
Battle
say.
phase.
Ice is nice for nice people who like it.
I've heard that, actually, a few times. Some say the world will end in fire. There's ice and then fire. I don't know. Everybody in high school memorized that poem.
I've never heard about it.
Fire and Ice by Robert Frost. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say the world will end in ice. From what I've known of Desire, I side with those who favor fire. But from what I've known of Hate, ice is fine and would suffice. It's something like that. That's the abridged version.
Huh.
But not that abridged. It's a very short poem.
Anyway, Mahama the Fairy
fuck
Dragon.
almighty is this card?
It's Magic Cylinder!
Ow!
Plus Battle Fader! The best of both worlds! Your life points are looking dangerously low there, sir!
They're pretty low, you're not wrong. I mean, what are you gonna do?
It's got 0 attack. It's just a big defense wall. Not big enough to get over the Parasomnia Pillow.
No, it isn't. No, I am not going to destroy my own pillow.
Are you sure? Could.
No. This pillow is mine. It's my emotional support pillow. My emotional support cursed plushie.
Okay. Check this out. Normal summon Sengen.
That's a normal summoned monster, yeah.
Activate Visa Starfrost! The boy is here! Popping the Sengen, the synergy! Think of the synergy, RJ!
It's incredible. I do like the flavor that you have a level 5 and a level 6 tuner on the board right now.
Yeah, it would be nice that I could... Oh wait, this is a tuner too?
Yeah, they're both tuners.
That's very neat.
I'm not going to get hit with a punk amazing dragon this
I'm gonna
turn.
grab live twin kiss a kill.
Oh, okay. I will let you know. I am also on this combo because it makes Verte very easily.
I see. I'm going to banish a light in the dark.
Nani.
Nani?
Oh, I love this card.
The
This is
Chaos
genuinely
Creator.
one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm a big fan of anything that summons banished monsters. I think that's just a cool mechanic. We are...
I've
Oh, shit.
got one too.
That's a minor problem for me, I won't lie.
Just a little bit. It's the only thing I
Okay.
had that really deals with the ice hand.
Uh,
Don't tell me you got Mirror Force. Storming
Mirror Force, I do not have that. That's gonna have to be fine.
Yeah.
We'll use the Ice Hand effect.
I will use this, and I will banish a card on the field.
I will activate Ice Hand to destroy this card. Aha!
Oh, I got that confused.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
I apparently did not summon the Fire Hand. I apparently chose not to
Okay.
summon the Fire
You can
Hand.
special summon. Freezing curses. Funny. That's funny. You're funny.
I may be in trouble now.
For some reason, I thought the hands got the effect when they're summoned. So I was like, you'll summon the Fire Hand and destroy it on summon. If I had known that, I would have used... Well, the problem with Phoenix Wing Blast on the Ice Hand, right, is that you just immediately draw it again. It's really good for dealing with extra deck monsters, and not so much the main deck monsters.
Okay. I can activate that card, but I will immediately lose the game. Which is not ideal.
You have critically low life points.
I do.
Thank you, Mahama the Fairy Dragon. You're the best.
So, hilariously, if I had clicked to summon that Fire Hand, I would have a very easy out to this BLS.
Oh, really? Now?
However, I may be in a small amount of trouble now.
Just a little bit.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna
Turn it
do
sideways.
this, and
Set
we're
color.
gonna pass turn. No, I am not going to destroy my pillow.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You like that My Pillow guy. All right, we
That
finally
dude
get to see
didn't
this.
destroy his pillow. He just destroyed his own reputation. Will we get to see this?
And you control no other monsters.
Yep.
Well, I did not see. I'm testing. I often opened this firsthand, and I did not realize it.
That's gonna have to be fine.
Oh, this is
I
in
mean,
defense now. Got son of
It
a
is in
bitch.
defense. That's
Well,
okay. This is not going to change the outcome of the duel, let me tell you.
Yeah, I mean, we already got the thing. I just banish more cards.
Yep, it's another runic.
Got all your runics.
I suppose I could have destroyed the Kiss a Kill, but the battle phase is really my only hope at salvation at this point.
Yeah, I get it. Well, I mean, I don't really want to leave that up there to attack. So
I don't see the problem here.
fuck it. We ball.
Oh, shit.
My Kiss a Kill could make some pretty cool stuff if I used it right.
This is a very funny card for me to have drawn into. This is honestly better if it hits itself. Yeah, let's go!
Dang it.
Photon Thrasher!
Go! Start thrashing.
Battle phase. Let's swing.
Spirit of
No!
The spirit of Neos is coming again. He's got those abs that you'll never forget.
Main phase 2. Well, it's set back or past turn.
Okay. Oh, it's Jover. It's so Jover. The Curry Bandit is here.
Oh
again.
no!
I have another monster. Hacha! I mean, it doesn't matter because this does it on its own, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
That
that's kind of what I was more expecting, this like back and forth with the spell traps and everything, not DPE turbo.
DP Turbo, you know?
Too strong, too fast, too furious, you know, Tokyo Drift, all that stuff.
All of those things.
Yeah.
So, are you still sure about that DPE ban? Are you still sure that's what you want to do?
Yes. You could keep the you can keep the Verte if you want to use it for stuff. I'm sure. I mean, that might be the problem is, like, I could ban the Verte, but you have the you still have, as long as you have the DPE, you could find other ways to get into it, including using the Destiny fusion. And I know that's not as rare. I feel like the Verte is a little bit more targeted, and at least it costs you 2,000 life points, and you can't do other stuff. And especially, you know, next time, where we're doing the tag duels, we're going to have some special guests on here. DPE is not as powerful when you're the only one who has it, and there's a whole bunch of other decks and everything that can deal with it. And I'm going to be bringing the chainable traps. Plus, aside from the fact that it's a tag duel, there's no other restriction. So, for the first time in a long time, things are going off the chain. Off the chain, off the charts. You'll have to tune in to see it and see who the surprise guests are. They may surprise you. Until then, good luck!
And destroy a card on your side of the field and another card on the field.
Hey there, folks. Thanks for watching the show. You know, content like this takes a lot of time and effort to produce, and it wouldn't be possible without the financial support of over 300 awesome patrons on Patreon. If you'd like to join them, there's a link down below. You could join up for as low as $1 a month, and any amount you could toss my way would really be appreciated. That being said, I'd like to give special thanks for those who went the extra mile and donated $25 or more last month. Their names are Davon Crushin, Cat Monarch, Dude Blade X, Shadow 1317, Austin Glover, Crystal Chaos, Ya Boy Slurp, Munchry, Barbarians Are Us, Boomer Noob _, Clockswork, Dallas Visagi, Default Titan 97, Dancing Joker, Elance, Emperor Lelouch, Inge Magnus, Jeff M, JJ Squirtle, Koro, MBT Yugioh, Nathan, Gnaw Dog the Razor, Quintingent, Sanguine Strawberry, Spooky, Taylor, Tengen Tapa Bob Ross, Tristan Marlowe, and Viscount Billy Esquire. Thanks once again for everything, and until next time, stay frosty, Legos.